Hey everyone, Everest Aesthetics here. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for coming along to my channel and subscribing. Guys, I got a massive amount of support, especially from the Nepalese community. So it really means a lot, guys. If you haven't yet, please click that little subscribe button somewhere down below. I don't know where it is, but just click it. So today, guys, we're going to be going through a full day of eating. I'm going to be showing you exactly what I ate for my 90-day transformation. Keep in mind, guys, that sometimes I'd eat something a little bit more different. This isn't what I ate every single day, but this is what I generally ate. If you haven't seen that 90-day transformation yet, it's in the video description box down below. So check it out, guys. Leave a comment, leave a like. But anyway, guys, let's get right into it. So guys, I found that the easiest method for me to follow was an approach called intermittent fasting. What that means, it's basically shortening the window of time for you to eat food. So instead of eating all of my calories in a 16-hour period, I'll eat the same amount of calories in a shortened window of time, so roughly around 8 hours. This lets me feel like I'm having bigger, more filling meals. I also get a ton of food cravings during the end of the night, so this works really good for me because I don't really get that hungry during the morning. Any diet can work for you guys. As long as you stay below your maintenance calories, you will be sweet. So guys, the first thing that I do is drink some water, as well as have my supplements. The 4 main supplements that I take are curcumin, fish oil. The 4 main supplements that I take are curcumin, fish oil, vitamin D, and zinc. So all of these supplements I've experimented with. I found that these supplements help with inflammation, help support cognitive function, as well as help support healthy testosterone levels. So if you're a guy watching this, these supplements are great for you. Even if you're a girl watching this, these supplements will give you health benefits as well. So after I feel a little bit more hungry, what I like to do is I like to sip on some caffeine. So caffeine is a great way to suppress your hunger, as well as a tool that I use to feel a little bit more productive. Today I'm having a 0-calorie energy drink. I know some people would prefer to have coffee, so if that's you, you can have some black coffee. Just make sure that whatever caffeinated drink that you're drinking, that it has little to no calories. So it's now 11 AM guys, and it's time to do a cardio session. So I like to break up my cardio and weight sessions up. So I have a single session of cardio in the morning, and then I do my weights at night. It's personal preference, it's up to you. You can also do your weights first and then cardio after in the same session. So what I really recommend though, is that you never do cardio first and then weights in the same session. Doing cardio first will make you feel a lot more weaker when you're doing your weights. And it's a lot more easier to do cardio after your weights. So for my 90-day transformation, I was alternating between HIIT cardio as well as steady state cardio. Today, I'm going to be running on the treadmill for a little bit. I know a lot of people don't have access to gym equipment like treadmills. Guys, look, I'm not going to lie. Having access to this sort of equipment really did help me for my 90-day transformation. But to say that you can't get fit without having access to this equipment is simply untrue. The main thing, guys, is that you got to stay active. You got to do whatever form of exercise that you can, whether it's just push-ups, whether it's pull-ups, whatever it is, stay active. Alright guys, so it's about 1 PM now and it's time to have my first meal. Today's meal is going to be a chicken breast salad, and I'm going to show you exactly what I do to cook this. Alright guys, so the full list of ingredients that you're going to need for this dish are 200 grams of chicken breast, about 50 grams of cherry tomatoes, about 100 grams of spinach, some capsicum, as well as some broccoli that we're going to dice up. So the first thing that I like to do is season the chicken. So what I season it with is with salt, paprika, cumin or jeera, chili flakes, as well as some garlic powder. This gives the chicken a really spicy taste and it makes it really yummy to eat. Next, I like to chop up the broccolini as well as the capsicum and the mushrooms, and I'll leave that aside in another bowl. So I'll heat up the oil pan and then I will start cooking the chicken. I'm going to be careful when I actually put it in. Make sure that when you're cooking it, that it's all evenly spread out and it's not clumped up together. While that's being cooked, I'll prepare my salad, which will just be a spinach base with some cherry tomatoes. Once the chicken's been cooked for a little bit, I'll flip it over and then I will put in my capsicum, my broccolini and my mushrooms. Once the chicken's been cooked all the way through and the broccolini is starting to look a little bit green, I'll put all of that into the salad base. Guys, so I'm just about to dig in now. This is a huge meal. This is 500 calories, over 70 grams of protein. It doesn't have too many carbs or fats. If you want to add some carbs to this meal, you can add a cup of rice. That will bring the total calories up to 670 calories. But guys, I'm really hungry, so I'm just about to eat this now. So guys, I just finished a pull workout there. I did some pull-ups, I did some behind the neck lat pull downs, so some shrugs. It's actually meant to be my rest day today, but I wanted to get a little bit of a pump going just because I was feeling really tired and lethargic just sitting down. Keep in mind that this is a full day of eating. There's going to be a lot more content around workout routines. If you'd like to see a full body workout routine that you guys can implement once you get back into the gym, please leave a comment down below. Alright guys, so I'm feeling quite hungry now. It's about 6 p.m. I'm going to be having 3 chicken wraps. All you're going to be needing for this meal is 200 grams of chicken breast. I'm going to be using the same chicken that I used last time, the same spices and everything. You're going to need some spinach, some red onions, a sauce of your choosing. You're going to need some sliced tomatoes, some low-fat shredded cheese, as well as 3 wraps of your choosing. So in Nepal, I know you guys won't be able to find like low-carb wraps and all that type of stuff. If you can find it, that's awesome. But if not, you can just use regular roti or any sort of wraps that you can find. Guys, the salads that you choose are completely up to you. You don't have to use spinach, tomatoes, or whatever salads that I'm using. You can use whatever salads that you want. You can also substitute the protein source for something else. If you like a vegetarian option, then maybe you can choose tofu or tempeh. It's completely up to you guys. This is just what I follow. If you want to follow along with your own diet, then the main thing that you need to watch out for is the calories. So I'll start by cooking the chicken using the same spices that I used before. While the chicken's being cooked, I'll put the sauce on the wraps. I'll make sure that the sauce is all the way around the wrap, as this ensures that you get the best taste when you bite into it. I'll then put the spinach on next. This is really important as it keeps the wrap from falling apart. Next, I'll put in the onions and the tomatoes, and then I'll put in the cooked chicken at the end. I'll sprinkle a bit of cheese on top. You can choose not to do this if you don't feel like it. I'll then put this into a toaster. If you don't have one of these toaster machines, then you can just put it into the oven and let it heat up for a couple of minutes. If you are using the oven, just make sure that you put a toothpick in the middle of the wrap so it doesn't fall apart while it's in the oven. So I'm about to dig into dinner, guys. As you can see, it's a huge meal. Once again, there's 3 big wraps here. The macros are on the screen. There's over 70 grams of protein in this meal. Guys, you don't really have to use the same ingredients that I did. You can always use your own ingredients, your own type of vegetables, your own type of meats, or whether you're even using meats at all. Just make sure that you watch your total calories for each meal. So anyway, guys, these 3 wraps I'm gonna really enjoy, and I'll see you guys for the next meal. So guys, I'm just about to dig into this protein bar. It's gonna be my second last meal of the day. And this is just a regular old protein bar. If you don't have a protein bar with you, then you can just choose to have a protein shake. So just some protein powder and a protein shake, or you can have some cottage cheese, or even have some Greek yogurt. So it's really up to you guys what you want to choose to eat. For me, I like this because I like the way it tastes. So I'm gonna dig into this, and then I'll see you guys for the last meal of the day. Alright guys, so it's about 9 p.m. now. I'm about to have my last meal. It's going to be some vanilla protein oats with some Nutella. I love this meal, guys. It's a little bit of a treat for me at the end of the night. All you're going to need for this meal is 70 grams of oats, about 15 grams of Nutella, just a scoop of any sort of protein. In this case, I'm using vanilla protein, but you can make this into chocolate protein oats, but whatever flavor that you have, you can use that one. And I also like to use almond milk. If you don't have any almond milk available, you can just use some water. So what I do first, guys, is I put the oats into a bowl, and then I put in 215 milliliters of almond milk. It's up to you how much almond milk that you decide to use. If you use more almond milk or water, then you'll get more of a watery consistency. But if you use a little bit less, then you'll get more of a thicker consistency. It's up to you guys how you want to have it. I prefer having it a little bit thicker, but it's really up to you guys. So after the oats are done in the microwave, I'll put in the protein powder and then I'll mix that up. Once that's all mixed up and it's all good, I'll chuck in 15 grams of Nutella. Now this is just something that I like to add to give it a little bit more flavor. If you prefer not to put the Nutella in, then you can put in some frozen berries. Just make sure that you heat it up a little bit just before you put it in, and that way it'll just heat up with the oats. Alright guys, so this will be my final meal of the day. I know it doesn't look very appetizing on camera, but trust me guys, this tastes like like a dessert almost. So after I finish this meal, guys, this will put me on 216 grams of protein, 170 grams of carbs, as well as 60 grams of fats. A lot of people think that you can't have carbs at the end of the day. You absolutely can. All that really matters, guys, is the total amount of calories that you eat in a day. Also, guys, if I sound a little bit awkward, it's because I'm not very used to talking in front of a camera. Just cut me some slack. I promise it'll be better in future videos. Leave a comment down below, guys, about what video you'd like to see next. But until next time, guys, peace.